Yo, 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 what's up? What's going on, my friends? So, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make some money online from your phone, right? How you can make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions just from your phone. You can build a business from your phone, my friends. Most people, they don't even realize this exists. Okay, so if you're new here, if you're new here, just drop a one in the comments. If you're new to my lives, drop a one. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm from Michigan, guys, as you can see. Michigan, born and raised, former Marine, former monk. Now I just help people make money online. I help people make money online without having to work a job. Okay, so I'm going to break down how this business works. This is an amazing business, guys. Because of this business, I was able to make, $1,300 today while I was sleeping. $1,300 while I was sleeping with the business in a box, guys. Okay. So this is how a business works. This is how a business works. You have some kind of offer, okay? Something that you're selling. If you want to make like 6 and 7 figures, you got to sell something, right? So your offer, okay? You're selling your offer. Then you have a system. This is an automated business. This allows you to make money in your sleep. Like I woke up to $1,300 today. I woke up to $1,300, okay? Because my system that I set up one time is out there working for me 24/7. You understand? And then step number 3, you need a strategy. You need a way to promote your business. You need a way to share your business with people. Whatever your offer is, you got to share it with people. Okay. So, what is our strategy? Like, how do I build my business? How did I wake up to $1,300 today? Because I post content. I post 3 pieces of content a day and I go live. That's what I do to build my business, guys. And all I'm doing is building my email list. See, anytime someone like goes to my link, they put their email in. Okay, it's called a capture page. And then they're watching videos. Now the videos are doing the selling. Then they're getting emails from me. The emails are doing the follow-up. And then they go to my website, my sales page. And at any time they can buy from me. Okay, this is how I made $1,300 today while I was sleeping, guys. I woke up to $1,300 in my bank account. Okay, because I sell digital products. Okay, products that I didn't even create myself, and it allows me to earn 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions, right? So I made 1,300 today because somebody upgraded. They started at the 100 level, but they upgraded to the $1,400 level, which means I made $1,300. You understand? While I was sleeping, guys. While I was sleeping. And that's not the first time I made money in my sleep either. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Check out this business, guys. See if you like it. It might be a fit for you. It might not be a fit for you. I have no idea. But my friend Christina, she made 10K, guys, in 2 weeks with this business. Okay. Now I'm not guaranteeing any results, and this is not a get rich quick scheme, right? This is not a get rich quick scheme, guys. This is a legitimate business that takes a little bit of effort, but not a lot of effort, not a whole lot of effort, but it takes a little bit of effort. You just got to commit to working like 1 to 2 hours a day around your schedule. Okay. That's it. You got to commit to that just to learn and earn. You're learning how to become an entrepreneur. Okay. You're learning how to build an online business. So you just got to like be patient. Patience, guys. Plug into the community, plug into the trainings. Just learn how to become an entrepreneur so you can, make as much money as possible. Go here. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. That's it. Screenshot this. This is everything, guys. This is simplified how to make money online. You have an offer, you're selling something. Okay. You have a system that, like an automated system that does the work for you so you can make money in your sleep. And then you have a strategy to promote your business, right? Now there's different strategies, but we teach you this strategy. You post 3 pieces of content a day, you go live, you can also post free ads. That's the process, my friends. Any questions? Like, that's how I made $1,300 today. Like, have you ever made $1,300 in your sleep? It's fun. It's fun. You got to try it. See, I started this business because my company, they cut my pay in half. Pain, guys. Pain. We usually start our business because we have pain. You probably have pain. Just some people, they don't want to admit it because they have egos. But like 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. So most likely, like the number one pain or one of the biggest pains in your life is money. It's somehow connected to money. Like you don't have enough money to do what you want to do. Okay. Like you're restricted. See, I was restricted. My company that I was working for, like they weren't even paying me a lot before that, but then they decided to cut our pay in half. So I was even more restricted, right? Restrictions, man. Like my friends would ask me to like, hey, do you want to go on this trip? And I'm like, I can't, I gotta work, man. Like that's restriction, guys. You're restricted. If you can't do things because you have to work or because you don't have enough money in your bank account, that means you're restricted. Okay. So focus on the solution. What's the solution? Digital marketing, this business, right? Because with this business, guys, you can earn $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions while you're sleeping. I woke up to $1,300 today, guys. It's freaking amazing. And that's not the first time I've woken up to money. My friend Christina has made 10K in 2 weeks, guys, with this business. 10K in 2 weeks with this business. And all we're doing is sharing the business with people and sharing your story and your pain. Share your pain because people can relate to that. Most of us, the majority of us who started this business started because we had some kind of pain. We had a lack of time or we had a lack of money. Okay. Like the majority of us guys, very few people are going to start this just because like their life is perfect. Now, some people will. Some people are not struggling financially, but they just want to learn a new skill. They want to learn how to build an online business, or they want to learn digital marketing, right? Maybe they just want to be part of a community. But the majority of us, we started this business because of some kind of pain, guys, right? That's your why. Okay. You got to have like a why that will make you cry. Like, why do you want to start your business? Because I want to make extra money. Then you have to go like 7 levels deep. Okay. Well, why do you want to make extra money? Well, because I want to travel more. Well, why do you want to travel more? Because like I love to travel and I can't travel because I'm always working. Like whatever, like you got to go 7 levels deep. Or you want like so maybe you just want more control. Maybe you just want control of your life, right? You want control over your decisions, over your life. Because right now, if you're forced to work a job, you're not in control, guys. You don't have control over your life. Your employer, your boss basically controls your life, right? Like if you're dependent on somebody else for an income, you don't have that much control. That's not freedom. That's not freedom, guys. Like we all start this business for freedom. We all want freedom. We all have the same desire. We want to live a life of freedom. We want to buy whatever we want to buy. We want to do whatever we want to do without having to ask a boss for permission. Hey, can I have like a vacation, please? No. Okay. Can I go to the bathroom, please, boss? I got to go to the bathroom in 10 minutes. Screw that. Go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Learn how to build a business in a box. This business, you can make 6 and 7 figures over time. Over time, not overnight. I'm not saying overnight, guys. I'm saying over time. Now, I've seen people make money fast, but everyone's different, you know? Everyone's different. You're just sharing the business with people. See, you got to get your business set up one time. You set it up. I set my business up in a few hours, guys. And then once you set up your business, you have an automated system out there working for you 24/7, which allows you to make money while you're sleeping. Just like I woke up today to $1,300, guys, in my bank account. It was already transferred to my bank account because my automations are set up that way. Okay. Like certain payment processors, as soon as someone purchases from the payment processor automatically transfers it to my bank account. So while I was sleeping, I woke up to $1,300 sitting in my bank account, guys. Like I don't have to wait 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get paid because all you got to do is attach your payment processor to your system, your sales funnel, right? You might not know what that means, but you attach your payment processor to your system. So you're getting paid directly to you. You're not getting paid through a company. Okay. You are the company, even though you don't have to create a thing. It's a business in a box and you get to keep 100% of the profits. Okay. There's a lot of different opportunities out there, affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, but they don't earn 100% profit, guys. We earn 100% profit. So we get to keep all our commissions. Okay. If you're doing affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing, then you don't get to keep 100% of your commissions. You have to split some of it. Now there's most businesses average like 10 to 30% per sale. I know nowadays there's some affiliate programs where you can earn like 80, 90. Okay. But that's still not 100%. 100% is 100%, right? You know what I'm saying? Just go to the link in my bio, guys. There's a link in my bio, or I think you can type like there's an orange button. You can click that button, or there's a link in my bio. Just go there, get the information, watch the videos, check out the website, Just enter your email, check your spam, check your promotions folder for the word blueprint. Okay. You're going to get an email from me. There's a PDF. It shows you how to make 10K in 30 days. And there's there's website videos, whatever, all that stuff. Everything's there. Just check out all the information. And then if you have any questions, then all you got to do is reply to my emails. If you don't have any questions and you're ready to get started, then get started. And if you don't see an opportunity, like if like making $1,400 while you're sleeping, that doesn't light you up, then you can just like unsubscribe to my email list. Very simple, guys. Very simple. Any questions about this, guys? Any questions? Any doubts? Any concerns? See, most people, when they're thinking about an online business, they have what ifs. Like they have what ifs, guys. Like it's either a positive what if or it's a negative what if. So you might be thinking like, you're thinking about this business, seems kind of cool, make $1,400 while you're sleeping, but you're like, what if I don't make any money? See, that's the negative what if, guys. That's like, what if I don't make any money? What if it doesn't work for me? Okay, that's negative. Now let's flip that to the positive. Now think, instead of saying like, what if it goes wrong? What if it goes right, guys? Like, what if it goes right? And then you make a lot of money, you make thousands, maybe even millions. Over time, you're able to pay off your debts. You're able to travel more. You're able to spend more time with your family, spend more time doing the things that you love, right? And then maybe you could even quit your job. And then you can live a life on vacay and build a business from your phone, guys. Because basically you can build this business from your phone. You can do this from your phone, guys. I use my laptop too. Like right now I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. But I build my business from my phone and my laptop, right? But you can do it all from your phone. I just do both because I have both. If you have both, you can use both. That's it, guys. You can build a freaking 6 and 7 figure business from your phone because we're living in a different time. This is the digital age, guys. Okay. Before the internet, to build a business, you would have to go where the people are, right? Right? You have to go where the people are. We still go where the people are, but where are the people now? The people are online, guys. Like there's 5 billion people on social media every day. Social media is basically a free advertisement platform. Okay. You can promote anything you want for free. Whatever offer you're promoting, you can promote it for free on social media and make money. And people are making thousands and millions of dollars, guys, doing that. I heard the most millionaires in America are created from social media. Content creation. That's the number one thing. Even with this business, guys. See, we have a strategy, right? What's our strategy? Post 3 pieces of content a day. Content creation, guys. You're just posting videos. And we're going to teach you how to do this. Like we're going to teach you how to market, how to stop the scroll, how to connect with people. Okay. How to sell without selling, right? How to sell without selling, how to create content that attracts people, and then your automations are doing the selling for you. See, like I made $1,300 today. I never talked to anybody. I was sleeping. I never spoke to a person. Okay. The only time I ever communicate with people is when like somebody emails me. Either they email me, they ask me a question, or like on my lives, people ask me questions, or through my content, somebody might ask me a question. Or if I'm doing my content, like I'm posting 3 pieces of content a day, well, we teach you how to do a CTA, right? So at the end of my videos, I'll say, comment ready if you want to learn more, like something like that. I'll say comment ready for the details. And as soon as I comment ready, I just go visit my website. I go 7figuremonk.com for details. I just send them right to my website. Very simple. I'll just say like 7figuremonk.com for details. Keep it very simple, right? And then they go here, they put their email in. I'm building my email list, and then they go through my sales funnel. And this sales funnel is working for me 24/7. You understand? So all you got to do, like the basic thing is, we're just building our email list. The goal is to get 20 emails a day, because like statistically speaking, 1 out of 20 people are buying. So if you can get 20 emails a day, you're on your way. You know what I say? Yeah. I'm Dr. Seuss over here, guys. I'm freaking rhyming. Okay. You just go, like people just go to you're just building your email list. The money's in the list, my friends. Are you building an email list right now? Do you know how to build an email list? You should be building an email list, guys. It's so much easier than you think. All of this is so much easier than you think. It's so much simpler than you think. A lot of people, they overthink everything. They think everything's harder than it is. It's not hard, guys. Very simple. Okay. You set up your business one time. It's working for you 24/7. Okay. You plug into a community where there's 58,000 people. So you have mentorship, you get coached, you get trained from a millionaire. Okay. And then you just got to post content every day. You just post content. You reply to some messages. You go through some training, and then your automations are doing the rest of the work for you. Okay. After like doing this business for 1 to 2 weeks, you're pretty much going to understand how everything works. And then after that, the more you do it, the better you get. See, I've been doing this business for over 2 years, and I made mistakes. Like I made a lot of mistakes. Like one mistake, I didn't share my journey with people. Like if you're going to start this business, if you're going to start digital marketing in general or any business, just say like day one, follow me on my journey. Day one, digital marketing, follow me. This is what I'm doing. This is how I feel. Maybe you're nervous. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you're excited. Tell people that. Share your journey. Take them on your journey. Day one. Then guess what? Tomorrow, day two, day three, you can go all the way to day 10,000 and be like, hey, I'm on day 10,000 of my digital marketing journey. I've made 8 figures now. I'm super rich. This is amazing. I love it. But go back and check out my day one and see how I started my journey. You understand? That's one piece of content, guys, you can create every single day. Day one of my digital marketing journey. This is the most real, authentic content that the world can see. And guess what? That's the best content. People don't want all this fake sales guy, like you're getting all weird, being all salesy and trying to pitch people. Like they don't like that. But if you can just be straight up raw and honest with people, that's what people like. So you just share your journey, guys. That's one piece of content you can create every single day. Day one, day two, day three, day four. Tell people what you're doing, tell people what you're learning, tell people how many leads you have for your business, tell people when you get your first sale. You're just taking them for the ride. And then like that's one piece of content. Another piece of content can be like a 7-second video with words on the screen. Okay. Where you're just like sharing your story a little bit and then sharing this like your story, which is connected to your pain, right? Like why you started digital marketing, because it's connected to pain. And guess what? People can relate to pain because everybody starts this business most likely because of pain, which is usually having a lack of time or lack of money, guys. Pretty much everybody in our community, 58,000 people who started this business, guys, two problems: lack of time, lack of money. And that's why they started this business, because we teach you how to make 6 and 7 figures over time with a 2-hour workday. Okay. So instead of working 40 plus hours a week, you only have to work like 10 to 14 hours a week on your business, right? Some people do more, some people do less. My friend Christina, she made 10K in 2 weeks, guys. And I asked her how long does she work on her business? She says maybe 7 to 10 hours a week. So yeah, 7 to 10 hours a week, guys. She made 10K in 2 weeks. Posting content, going live, sharing her story, sharing the business. That's all you got to do. Like you just got to share your story, guys. My story, I'm a former Marine, I'm a former monk, okay? And then I stopped, I decided I didn't want to be a monk anymore, right? And then I joined society again. I got back into the matrix. I left the matrix and then I came back inside of the matrix. And then when I was working a job, my company, they decided to cut our pay and they gave us like a 3-week notice. Okay. So my income was cut in half. I was in pain and I was sick of it. I was sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. And I decided I didn't want to depend on somebody else for an income. I wanted to learn how to become financially independent because I was sick of all the restrictions that come from working a job, right? You have to work like 40 plus hours a week. You're overworked, you're underpaid. Your life is restricted. I was restricted in so many ways. I couldn't live the life that I wanted, which is like, I want to live a life on vacay, right? I just want to live a life on vacay, just travel the world, have a lot of fun, hang out with my friends, hang out with my family without having to work a stupid job that I don't want. I don't even want to work. I don't want to work a job. No thanks. Right. I still work every day, but I work in a different way. I'm building my own business instead of building other people's businesses. Okay. I build my own business and I build myself. I'm working on myself and I'm working on my business. See, there's basically two ways to make money for normal people, guys. You can be an employee, which means you're working for other people. You're building other people's businesses. You're making other people rich. Okay. That's option one. Option two is you become an entrepreneur. Okay. You're building a business. You're making yourself rich. And you can do both, guys. You can build this business around your job. Most people that start this business had some kind of job. Either they had some kind of job or they're like a stay-at-home parent. Maybe they're a stay-at-home mom. Maybe they're stay-at-home dads. Okay. So most people who started this business had some kind of job, had some kind of thing going on in their life, but they wanted more time. They wanted more money. They wanted more options. They wanted more freedom. That's why they started this business, guys. We all started this business because we want more time, more money, more freedom. Now we all just have a different story, though. That's the beauty. Everybody's story is different. Nobody's going to have the exact same story. Like one of the guys inside of our community, he was a welder. Okay, he was working as a welder, living paycheck to paycheck. Then out of the blue, his company fired him, and then he was homeless. He was living in his car. Then he was living in a homeless shelter for like 11 months. Okay, and then when he started this business, he was like -$6 in his bank account. And since then, he's gone on to make over $500,000, guys, with this business. His name is Daryl. I know his story because I've heard his story so many times. Right? I can't forget it. And I know other people's story too. Like that's why people remember your story, guys. See, I'm the former Marine, I'm the former monk. My company cut my pay. That's why I started this business. Okay. My company cut my pay. And that's when I started this business. I was like, okay, I don't want to get another job. Why would I want to get another job? Like my company cut my pay. Why would I want to? I'm not gonna trust jobs. I don't trust jobs anymore. Jobs have shown me their true colors. Like I can see the truth about jobs. Like they don't give a crap about you. They don't give a crap, guys. Okay. They will fire you. They will cut your pay. They will reduce your hours. They will whatever. They don't give a crap. They don't. They really, really don't. Even Amazon, okay, the greatest business on the planet, the golden boy of businesses, they just they laid off like 10,000 people before Christmas, guys. Okay. They laid off 10,000 people before Christmas. They don't give a crap about you. They just care about their money. That's all they care about. They just care about their profits. They look at the bottom line. Okay. They just look at the bottom line. Am I making profit? If I fire this person, do I make more money? Okay, fire them. If I reduce their hours, will I make more money for my business? Okay, reduce their hours. If I if I cut their pay, will this help my business? Okay, cut their pay. They don't give a crap about you. So why do you care about them? You should ask yourself that. Like, why would you care about people that don't give a crap about you? Because these jobs, they don't give a crap, guys. I saw the light. Some people haven't seen the light. They haven't seen the truth about jobs yet. Some people think jobs are great. If jobs are great, then why do like 70% of people live paycheck to paycheck? Why are like 9 million people have two jobs? Like why do 9 million people need two jobs? If jobs are so good, if jobs were great, we would only need one job and we would all be making over $500,000 a year. But that's not the case. Okay. So go here, somefiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. There's a link in my bio. If you're on TikTok, you can just click on my little face, click the face, or there's like an orange button down there too. Like you can get the details. Check out the business, guys. Just watch a couple of videos. Okay. There's like just enter your email, check your promotions folder, check your spam folder for the word blueprint. Watch the two videos, guys. This business made me $1,300 this morning while I was sleeping. I woke up to $1,300. Okay, I've had $1,400 days, $1,300 days, $1,800 days, and it's not just me. I've seen people have 10,000. I've seen my friend Christina. She made $10,000, guys, in the past 2 weeks with this business. In the past 2 weeks, I've seen people have $10,000 days. Okay, we've created over 120 six-figure income earners inside of our community from America, 4 six-figure income earners from Canada, 26 self-made millionaires in South Africa Rand from South Africa. Because we have a global business, guys. You can do this business from any part of the world. And all we're doing is reselling digital programs in the e-learning industry. Okay. E-learning industry, guys, $1 billion a day industry. These programs teach you how to make, 6 and 7 figures online. They teach you how to build an online business. They teach you digital marketing. They teach you how to build multiple streams of income in a variety of ways. Okay. So you can learn from the programs and then you can resell the programs. That's how I made $1,300 today. I made $1,300 today because somebody purchased the $1,400 program for me. But before they purchased the $100 program for me earlier, okay? And then they upgraded to the $1,400. That's how I made that. I made it on an upgrade. See? So to start this business, guys, you got to purchase one of the programs. There's 5 different programs. So you purchase one of them, 100, 300, 600, 900, or 1,400. You pay your website fee and that's it. There's 0 monthly fees. Okay. And if you start at a lower level, you can always upgrade to a higher level later. And there's installment plans. So it's super affordable. And then when you purchase the program, You get a full sales funnel. You get a full, complete, done for you business in a box. You get a sales funnel. You get a access to our community. Everything you need. Everything you need, guys. It's a complete business in a box. Like, all you got to do is set it up and start promoting it. Okay. Everything you need is inside. For example, I'll show you this. I'll show you exactly what the business looks like. Okay. So we give you this automated system for free. Looks just like this, right? This is what your system will look like. Something like this. Okay. So basically, people go here. This is a capture page. So you're capturing people's emails, right? They're going to go to your link and it's going to take them here. You're building your email list. Okay. And then they're going to watch one of these videos. They're going to watch one of the videos. Okay. And then there's another video that we send out in people's emails. So these two videos are doing the selling for you. These two videos are answering 99% of people's questions. And it's going to take people to the website. Okay. So they'll go to this website. This website made me $1,300 last night, guys. The same exact website made me $1,300 last night. Okay. They'll go to your website and they'll purchase one of these programs. Okay. One of the programs. See? Unlock 10 income streams today and earn 100% profit from a done for you digital business. That's what this is, guys. Done for you digital business. You get everything, the sales funnel, this system. Okay. This system is what's out there working for you 24/7. Okay. This system right here. And you have total control of this. Like, you can change the pictures, you can edit anything. You just can't change the prices. That's not allowed. You can't change the prices. Yeah. And let me just show you some proof that people are making money. Because you get access to our community of 58,000 people. And this is where we have live mentoring and we have a lot of bonus trainings inside of our community as well. And also we have a section, it's called Wins, guys. Okay. This community is inside of a platform called School. It's not part of social media. Okay. Hold on. Got a message from somebody. Let's see what's going on. Just go to the link in my bio, guys. There's a link in the bio if you want to check out this out. Just got this message from somebody. Gotta check it out real quick. All right. Yeah. Okay. real life stuff. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let me show you these wins. Let me show you proof that people are making money. First sale, $500. What? Okay. First sale, $500. Boom. Boom. Sitting in the hospital. Oh, man. We get all kinds of messages. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's another one. I just made my first sale, but she didn't say too much. She didn't say what the number was. I like to see numbers. Another one, first sale. Just got my first sale, 300 from South Africa, guys. See global business. Here's me. See, guys, I posted in the community. This is from me. I posted it today. $1,300 upgrade. Okay, I made a $1,300 sale while I was sleeping. Okay, so I just posted this. I posted this inside of the community. Woke up to $1,300 from an upgrade. Okay, that means somebody. I just made 13. I woke up to $1,300. Okay, so I said, love how this system is working 24/7. We are changing lives. We're changing lives, guys. You can change people's lives because there's people that are like, guys, like, let's be real. Like 95% of the world is stressed out because of money. Okay. So if you share this program with them, you have the potential to help somebody make 6 and 7 figures over time. Right. I'm not saying overnight, over time, just by sharing this business with somebody, because we've created over 120 6-figure income earners inside of our community. So that's proof. That's proof. We've created over 120 six-figure income earners inside of the community, right? That's the proof right there, guys. You want proof? That's the proof. And the only way, we got 58,000 people in our community, guys. And the only way you can be inside of our community is by purchasing one of the programs. Just like I purchased one of the programs. That's how I got access to the business. That's how I got access to the community. So there's 58,000 people inside of our community. So the only way you can get access to our community is by purchasing a program. That means 58,000 people discovered our program. How did they discover our program? Because somebody like me is out there sharing this with people. Somebody like me is sharing the program with people. That's how. You understand? You understand how it works? Okay. Any questions, my friends? Any questions about this business? Any questions about how I woke up to $1,300? How my friend Christina made 10K in 2 weeks with this business, guys. Right? I've been doing this business for like a couple of years now, almost like. So I pretty much know everything about it. You have an offer. This is how every business on the planet, guys, works. Okay. Education. Every business has some kind of offer, something you're selling. Okay. Step number 2, every business, if they're smart, they have some kind of automations in place. So you can make money while you're sleeping. Just like Amazon, it's fully automated, right? You can go to Amazon, you can buy whatever you want at any time without speaking to anybody. That's called automations, guys. If you can buy something online without speaking to anybody, that's an automated business. Okay. So automated system. And then 3. So think offer, system, strategy. That's it. That's it, guys. This is how this business works, and this is how every business on the planet works. So the strategy is, what are you doing to market your business? What are you doing to attract customers? That is the strategy. That is the strategy. Okay. So the strategy that we teach is the free strategies. So you don't have to pay for advertising. You don't have to cold message people. You don't have to bother your friends and family. You just got to post content on social media. Attraction marketing, guys. You just got to be willing to post content. Okay. One piece of content is just you sharing your journey every day, to say day 1 digital marketing, day 2 digital marketing. And maybe if you miss a day, it doesn't have to be every day. Like maybe one day you don't share your journey, but it can always be day 1, day 2, day 3. And when you're just tell people what you're doing. Tell people who you are. Like, hey, I'm Dan, I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine, I'm a former monk. And tell people what you do. Like, who do you help? I help everyday men and women make 7 figures online without having to work a job. So maybe you help. Maybe you could be like, I help I help blue collar workers, build income online around their schedule. Or I help moms. I help moms make extra money from home. I help dads, whatever, make money from home. Okay. So tell people who you are, where you're from, and who do you help. That's it. And then you say, okay, I just started digital marketing. I don't know what I'm doing. This is day 1. I just started. I'm excited. And tell them why you started. I started because, my company, this is why I started. I started because my company cut my pay in half. And I didn't want to get another job. I was freaking sick of it. I was sick of being overworked and underpaid. Okay. I was sick of working these jobs. I hate them. Like, I don't like jobs. Like, I wanted to figure out how to make money. I wanted to figure out how to be financially independent without any restrictions. Okay. All these jobs have just restricted me. Overworked, underpaid, no time, had no time to do what I wanted to do, wasn't paid enough to really live the life that I wanted to live, especially when my company cut my pay. Once my company cut my pay, whoo, that was the wake up call, guys. That was a blessing in disguise, though, because if they didn't cut my pay, I might have not started this business. So, you know, it sucked at the time. Imagine if your income was basically cut in half, guys, and you only had a 3-week notice. Like, what would you do? How would you feel? Betrayed? I just felt sick. I'm like, screw you, man. Like, screw you guys. Screw you. And then, but now I don't, now I just look at it as a blessing, though, because it inspired me to like figure out other ways to make money instead of just depending on jobs. It finally opened my eyes after years and years and years of being blind to the reality that jobs suck. They suck. I don't care what anybody says. Jobs freaking suck. I'm not talking about the people that love their jobs and they make 500,000 a year and they're living it. No, I'm talking about like the normal people. For normal everyday people that want freedom, jobs suck. Okay. Like, do you love your job, guys? Are you like, I can't wait to go back to work. I really love working. So much fun. If you do, great, cool. But if you don't, like, start a side hustle. And once you make enough money, quit your job. Okay. Or if you like your job, you can still build a side hustle You can still learn how to be an entrepreneur. I think learning how to be an entrepreneur is a good idea. I think that's a great idea. I don't have kids, but if I had kids, I'd be like, hey, you should probably learn how to be an entrepreneur, because I understand, like, the wealthiest people, guys, in the world, they're entrepreneurs and they're investors. They're not employees. Okay. They're not employees, guys. Entrepreneurs and investors are the wealthiest people in the world, right? Investor like Warren Buffett, he invested in like Coca-Cola stock, and he's like one of the richest people in the world. He got rich through investing, and he gives away like 99% of his money. He got rich through investing. Okay. Now, other people, they get rich by being entrepreneurs, like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. Those are entrepreneurs. Okay. So the wealthiest people in the world are entrepreneurs and investors. What does that tell you? Success leaves clues. That tells you you should probably figure out how to be an entrepreneur. Does make sense? Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Okay, go there, check out the business, enter your email. There's a link in the bio. Like if you're on TikTok, you can click here. Okay. Or there's like maybe the orange button, you can click there. Grab the information, watch the videos. You'll learn how this business works. And then, if anything else, guys, you're just going to learn how this business works. You're going to learn how digital marketing works. You're going to see how automations work. Because you can see my automations, guys. The same automations I use are the same automations that you get to use. The only difference is like mine is more branded to me. Like you're going to see pictures of me on my website. Now your website will have pictures of you, or if you want to do faceless, you can do faceless. You don't have to have pictures of you. You can do faceless, right? There's different ways to market this business, guys. You can do faceless marketing if you don't want to show your face, or you can show your face and talk if you're not afraid. Some people are afraid to show their face because they're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of criticism, right? So they don't want to show their face. I don't care. I'm afraid of dying broke. I don't want to die. I don't want to be overworked and underpaid my whole life. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of being like stuck in the same place year after year, right? I don't want to have the same mindset. I don't want to have the same skill set. I don't want to have the same bank account every year. I want it all to increase. Every year I want my bank account, I want my mindset, and I want my skill set to increase. That's what I'm afraid of. If I was to say I'm afraid of anything, that's what I'd be afraid of. I'm not afraid to show my face. And if you're afraid to show your face, that's probably something you should get over. You got to get outside of your comfort zone, because everything you want, all the success, all the money, all the love, all the peace, all the joy, everything you want, it's not inside of your comfort zone, guys. It's all on the opposite side. Everything. You already know this though. You know this in your soul. I'm just here to remind you. That's all. Just go here, guys, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. There's a link in the bio. Check out this business. You know, I made $1,300 today with this business, guys. I woke up to $1,300, right? I don't need to work today because I already made $1,300. But I'm here showing up, sharing this business because I know it can change people's lives. Like it's changed my life, and it's created like 120 six-figure income earners inside of our community, guys. My friend Christina, she's made 10K in the past 2 weeks with this business. 10K in 2 weeks, guys. Freaking crazy. As a stay-at-home mom. So you just got to set up your business, plug into our community, and just start posting content. Start sharing your story. Start sharing the business, and we teach you how to do it. When I say sharing, that's what marketing is, guys. You're just sharing whatever you have. Apple's like, hey, check out our new phone. It's really cool. You're gonna like it. They're sharing it. Every business, every commercial you'll see, be like, hey, check out this car. It's really cool. Now they don't say that, but that's what they're doing. They're just like, hey, check out this new car. Hey, check out this business. Blah 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 blah. Every business does this. I'm teaching you marketing, guys. Like this is more valuable than what you can get at a freaking Harvard marketing school. Like they're not going to teach you like the really like simple, basic stuff like that you need to know. Like they're going to they're going to use all these flowery words and stuff, but most people that go like to school for college for like marketing and stuff, they just end up getting a job. Like that's not the goal, guys. The goal is not to get a job. The goal is not to be an employee. The goal is to be a business owner, an investor. So you have automated businesses working for you, and you have automated investments working for you. That's what you should be focusing on. All right. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, check it out, enter your email. There's a link in the bio. Enter your email, check your spam, check your promotions folder for the word blueprint. If you have any questions, just reply to my emails. Okay. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you make 7 figures if you're interested in that. 6, 7 figures. Start with your first 10K and then just keep scaling. But that's my goal is I want to help, I want to create I want to help 1,000 people make $1 million. Now, if you think that's impossible for you, that's your mindset. If you think it's too good to be true, that's your mindset, guys. Because I know people personally who have made multiple 6 and 7 figures. Okay. And they're just normal people, but they're doing things you're not doing. They're doing things like they're posting content online and they're going live. Like the 6 and 7 figure incrementers that I know, guys, they also post content online and they also go live. Okay. My friend Michelle, she's made over $10 million, guys, in 3 years. Guess what she still does? She still posts content and she still goes live. Maybe not as often as she used to, but she still does. So success leaves clues, my friends. All right. I got to go. 7figuremonk.com. There's a link in the bio. Check out the information. Maybe it's a fit for you. Maybe it's not. But, this could change your life, guys. But you got to take action. Like I made $1,300 while I was sleeping because I take action. I show up every day. Everything compounds, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know when I'm going to get my next sale. I just focus on just posting content every day, planting seeds. Okay. Because my content is out there working for me 24/7, guys. It's out there working for me 24/7. You have to understand that you're building your digital real estate. You're just posting content. It's out there working for you 24/7. It's attracting people. You're building an email list. And then once they get inside, they can buy from you at any time. You understand? You just got to keep building your email list. However you want to build it. There's many ways to do it, man. There's basically the four main ways to promote any business. It's paid advertising, it's warm outreach, it's cold outreach, and it's free strategies. Okay, this is called the core four. Okay. So we basically teach the free strategies. So you don't have to pay for ads. You don't have to bother your friends and family. You don't have to cold message strangers. You don't have to get on the phone with people. You don't need tech skills. You don't need a following. You don't need experience. Okay. You just got to get outside of your comfort zone a little bit because, yeah, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. It will be. I guarantee it. For most people, because you're learning something new. You're doing something you've never maybe done before. So it's going to be a little uncomfortable. Maybe it won't. But you just got to post content. Little videos, guys. Take people on your journey. Day one, hey, I just started digital marketing. Day one, follow me. Hey, day two, this is day two. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm learning. So one piece of content every day. Just take people on your journey, guys, every single day. And maybe you miss a day, whatever. But day one, day two, day three, that's one piece of content. The next piece of content, a little 7-second video with words on the screen. And guess what? We teach you how to use AI and ChatGPT to help you with your content, guys. So it's really simple. So 1 7-second video, like a B-roll video of you doing random things, show your face, don't show your face, whatever. You put words on the screen, guys. The words can be speaking to your perfect customer. Okay. That's the person you want to help. It could be 9-to-5 workers. It could be, it could be corporate burnouts. It could be moms. It could be dads. It can be baby boomers, whoever your perfect customer is. And we have a training for this to figure out who is your perfect customer. You speak to that person. You share your story, okay, and you talk about the pain that you were experiencing, the problem, which was having a lack of time. It's probably having a lack of time and money, but specifically, what was the pain? My company cut my pay in half. So you talk about your little story, your pain, because guess what, guys? People start a business mostly because of pain, because they have a pain, because they have a lack of time, they have a lack of money. It's causing them pain. Okay, that's why they start a business, myself included. Most of us do. So you talk about your pain because your pain can be relatable to their pain because most of us have the same freaking pain, guys. Most of us have had the same experience of being overworked and underpaid our whole life. Okay. So we can pretty much relate to each other because we've all experienced the same freaking thing. So you talk about your pain and then you talk about the solution, which is this program. Okay. We call it the program or the blueprint. Okay. You talk about that. You take them from pain, you show them the solution and the desired outcome. So what's the outcome if you join this program? You could make 6 and 7 potential. You can make 6 and 7 figures. But why do you want to make 6 and 7 figures? So you can do the things you actually want to do, like travel more, spend more time with your family, So you got to take them from pain to their dream outcome. Okay. They say sell the destination, don't sell the airplane. This is a famous sales thing. The airplane is all the specs. Hey, business in a box, 2-hour workday, 100% profit. Okay. That's like selling the airplane. But what's the destination? Well, the destination is financial freedom, time freedom, but more than that, more specific, like time to spend, like being able to see your kids, be able to spend more time with your kids, being able to travel the world, go to the place, like do the things you want to do, like focus on that. Sell the outcome. Pain, solution, outcome, because that's what people buy. They buy the outcome. They want the freedom. They want the money because money means more options, more choices, more freedom. That's why we want the money, guys. We want the money so we can travel the world, so we can buy whatever we want to buy, so we can, quit our job and just live a life on vacay. Like we all basically want the same thing. Now it's the details might be a little bit different. Like I might want to go to like Miami, and maybe you want to go to Colorado. Maybe you like the mountains, but I like the beach. Maybe I want to buy a Ferrari. You're cool with a Toyota. You like the Toyota. I want the Ferrari. You want the Toyota. Whatever. Like the little details will be different, but we all want freedom. We all want freedom. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, check it out. Just enter your details and reply to my emails if you have any questions. Okay. Check your spam. Check your promotions for the word blueprint. Check out the information if you have any questions. Reply to my emails. You can unsubscribe at any time. Okay. YouTube. Peace. Peace. TikTok.